Welcome, adventurer! Did you know we share a brand new story here every single day? If you love exploring incredible worlds and living exciting adventures, stay with us. Let's dive into today's story. The Socks That Changed Time. In Lucy's closet lay the strangest collection of all, magical socks that controlled the weather. There were cloud socks with gray dots that made it rain, rainbow-striped socks that brought sunshine, and even glittery socks that caused northern lights. Lucy had discovered their power by accident one morning when she put on a pair of white socks covered with embroidered snowflakes. In less than a minute, snow started falling in the middle of June. Since then, she had carefully kept her secret collection. But on this December 6th, something unusual happened. Opening her closet, Lucy discovered a new pair she had never seen before. Socks of a deep blue, dotted with tiny golden clocks that really turned. A tag was attached. Time socks. Use with caution. Socks that control time? Whispered Lucy, intrigued. Not the weather. Time itself? Curious, she put on the right sock. Immediately, everything around her started to speed up. The hands on her watch spun like crazy propellers. The sun raced across the sky. The flowers in her garden grew and wilted in seconds. Panicked, she quickly took it off. But now, she was in the next morning. She had skipped an entire day. Maybe the left sock does the opposite, she thought. She carefully put it on. This time, everything started going backward. Birds flew backwards, people walked in reverse, and even her breakfast returned to her plate. She found herself back in the previous morning. "Oh my," said Lucy, hastily removing the sock. "These socks are far too powerful." She was about to put them away when she heard crying from the neighboring house. It was her friend Tom, crying because he had missed his end-of-year show. He had fallen asleep and missed the entire performance. Lucy suddenly had an idea. She put on the left sock for exactly 3 seconds. Time rewound to the moment Tom was falling asleep. She ran to his house and knocked on his window just in time to wake him. "Tom, the show!" "Lucy?" Oh no, I almost fell asleep. Thanks for waking me." Encouraged by this success, Lucy decided to use her time socks to help others. She rewound time to prevent little Louie from falling off his scooter, fast-forwarded a few hours to warn Mrs. Martinez that her cake would burn, and even made a small jump to the past so the mailman wouldn't forget Mr. Bernard's package. But the more she used the socks, the more she noticed strange things. Objects mysteriously changed places. People ended up with different memories of the same day. And sometimes she saw other herself from the corner of her eye, emerging from other moments in time. One evening, returning from another temporal rescue mission, Lucy found a new note in her closet. "Dear Lucy, the time socks aren't meant to fix every little problem. Sometimes mistakes teach us important things. Sometimes accidents lead us to beautiful surprises. And sometimes, time simply needs to follow its course. P.S. Try wearing both socks at the same time, but only when you're ready. The Keeper of Magical Socks. Lucy thought long and hard about this message. She understood that even if she could change time, it wasn't always the best solution. After all, if Tom hadn't missed his show, he wouldn't have decided to practice twice as hard for the next one. If Louie hadn't fallen off his scooter, he wouldn't have discovered that he loved roller skating instead. Finally, one day when she felt ready, Lucy put on both socks at the same time. Something extraordinary happened. Instead of moving forward or backward, time danced. Happy moments stretched like caramel, boring moments passed in the blink of an eye, and seconds twirled like snowflakes. She then understood the true power of the time socks. It wasn't about changing time, but learning to appreciate every moment. Since that day, Lucy uses her magical socks much more rarely. But sometimes, when someone really, really needs a small temporal miracle, you might see her slip discreetly into her closet. And if you notice that some moments seem to last longer than others, or if you feel like you've lived the same minute twice, look carefully at her feet. Perhaps she's wearing her famous socks with the golden clocks. One thing is certain, she never lends them to anyone. Except maybe from time to time, when her little sister really needs a few extra minutes to finish her snack before school. The end. What an adventure! Did you enjoy it? Tomorrow, another equally amazing story awaits you right here. And if you'd like to discover exclusive stories or share your own ideas, feel free to check out our website. See you tomorrow!